Hello friends, it's Jazz from Australia. I nearly tripped over then. Pure ADHD moment there. Okay, so we just had a live stream going before, but we realised there was probably no audio because of the comments. So here again, we've actually got better lighting, and we're going to summarise everything that we just went over earlier. So thank you for joining us, and we're going to give it another go.
Yes.
So I'll introduce you to Blake. This is Blake. Do you want me to...
Yeah, sure. So, hey guys. So my name's Blake. I'm also an ADHDer. I've also got autism, but I also run a community of over 400 people, helping support people with disabilities. And you know, I was really humbled to be given the opportunity to speak this evening to talk about this incredible petition and to help support an amazing friend.
Thank you, Blake. It's great to have your support as well. So I'm just winging it because ADHD. Alright, so the National Disability Insurance Scheme is Australia's disability funding organisation, I suppose. And the NDIS has failed me, and it's gotten to the point where I don't have the housing supports that I need, and that's forced me to have to move into a tent. So I'm actually living in a tent now with my assistance dog. Here's the Chloe. This is Chloe. Chloe is my assistance dog. She has a little jacket. In Australia, an assistance dog is pretty much the same equivalent as a service dog. So we've been out living in a tent now for the past week, and that's because, I mean, the NDIS needs to fund the housing supports that I require, basically. Anyway, let's jump back into the petition.
Yes.
And what the petition is all about. Chloe and I do have a GoFundMe though, if anyone is able to donate. There's no expectations to donate. Right now, the focus is on getting signatures for the petition. There's a QR code here. There's also links in the description of this video. But please sign if you can and share the petition because we need as much support as we possibly can get. So the issues that we're fighting with the NDIS at the moment, Blake, would you like to discuss those?
Yeah. So the issues that we are really sort of struggling with at the moment is the amount of just injustice that the NDIS has within people, within abilities like
It's alright, let's stop. It's okay. We're winging it. This is what happens when we live stream. We just keep going, don't we?
Yeah, we do, absolutely. Yeah. So
I nearly tripped over at the start. I mean, like, if this is not an ADHD experience, I don't know what is. We just did this on a whim, but why not?
Not planned, sort of planned, scripted. But yeah, some issues that we are really we are really struggling with.
He was so intensely focused in his phone just then.
That intense focus.
He's got the energy and drive that I have about supporting people with disabilities.
Yes.
That guy, he's winning.
Yeah. So so the issues that we are struggling with, we are struggling to feel heard in our day-to-day world.
We're hearing stories about NDIS participants getting their funding cut, right? This funding is essential for people to get out and about, to do things in the community, to go and get the groceries. Like, I'm hearing stories from all over the country. I've had people that have seen my petition. We're up to 700 signatures now, so that's a lot, right?
It is. So many signatures.
It's incredible.
And so many more that people can still,
and so many more to come.
So many more to come.
Yes. Hello person, we can't actually see the comments very well from here, but I can see that someone has commented.
Yes.
Hello and thank you for supporting me. Please go and sign the petition. If possible, it will help not just me, but everyone with disabilities in Australia that is facing funding cuts to their essential NDIS support. The NDIS being the National Disability Insurance Scheme, the government, I guess, the insurance scheme that's responsible for us and our well-being.
Yeah, and so that funding body, they are not doing their due diligence in helping support those with disabilities.
I'm actually living in a tent right now because of this, as a result of not getting the support needs that I need in place. And it's really exhausting, right? But I want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart that I'm not going to give up without a fight, and I'm going to use my voice to help create change in this country in hopes that other countries see what we're doing here in Australia and they feel empowered to stand up for their own people, you know, like, because this is, like, as a whole, worldwide, Australians, not just Australians with disabilities, but like everyone in this country deserves to have a fair go. And that's the whole the whole purpose of this petition, is to give us a voice and a platform to share our actual support needs.
Yes, and to share our experiences as well.
Did you want to explain some of the ways that people, if this idea goes ahead, the ways that people with disabilities could potentially express themselves and what their support needs are?
Yeah, so like, we would really love for people to be able to express their needs and their wants in a way that feels acceptable and comfortable for them. So whether that means drawing a picture, whether that means writing a poem, whether that means any other way of
music,
songs. Yes,
yeah,
music,
like a
yes.
video.
Yes.
Self-express yourselves in
Yes.
any way that makes sense to you, so that you can convey your lived experiences in a way that perhaps, you know, autistic, non-ADHDers would understand. Or I guess I don't really use the word disabled very often, but non-disabled people, or able-bodied people, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Was he just running off with like a wet floor sign?
Yes.
All right.
the things that happen on a live.
Seagulls. There's so many distractions. Sorry if the beach is too loud behind us. We're here on the coast of the Australian beach in an undisclosed location, and we're here to speak up for everyone's rights.
And these are the distractions that the government.
We can't blame the government for the birds. They are responsible for a lot. That's what we're getting at.
Like... So these are, so like those birds, these challenges that we've been facing through this entire, through this.
Through the period of like when the NDIS started, it was built for, it was supposed to be for people to get their support needs met, right? It was meant to be, you know, this is going to help change your life. When I first became a participant back in 2016, I think, so this is like a long time, and I'm a seasoned veteran when it comes to getting supports now, I think. But in saying that, it was all geared towards choice and control. You know, you'll be able to live the life that's going to help you to achieve your goals, and it was really goal focused. Since these changes have come in place, I'm actually struggling to get noise cancelling headphones, and like even the sound of those cars that are passing. If I had noise cancelling headphones on right now, I wouldn't be feeling so sensory overloaded.
Yeah.
I would be able to work longer hours because I work at a daycare. And there's lots of children, and I absolutely love my job, but being able to have discrete noise cancelling earbuds would make all the difference for me, because I could turn down the volume of the noise of all the children and I wouldn't feel so fatigued at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'd probably be able to work an 8-hour shift without feeling too much overload. But at the moment, because I don't have noise cancelling earbuds, that, you know, like I've got a cheap set, but I haven't got the ones that allow me to adjust the sound levels and everything. I'm struggling to get through a 5-hour shift. You know, a 6-hour shift is pushing it. It's just like, and that's one shift a week. Like, it's difficult and it's challenging, and I think, you know, there needs to be more understanding.
There does, and if we don't have that understanding, we are not able to then live our best lives. So what you can do from home is sign this petition.
There's a link in the description as well. If you can share the petition with absolutely everyone you know, if you know people that have disabilities, if you've got one yourself, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, your signature still counts. So you can help support. We're up 700 signatures at the moment.
Yeah.
and we're only going to get more, aren't we? Like,
Yes,
it's
so many more.
terrifying to think what's happening to our people, but at the same time, it's amazing that the difference we can make when we come together, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Could not have said it better.
So it actually looks like we've got someone that wants to speak. Are you happy to come and stand up here with us, or would you prefer? Okay, do you want to just
Stand there? Yeah.
Was it relating to the NDIS? Yeah. Okay.
So,
what's your experience?
My experience how NDIS has been failing me is cut my support working hours, and it has made me been getting more worse, such as getting more anxiety and depression. So it's made me get more health issues because I've been cut. Another thing that affects me is my very good friend who also, not just this one here, another friend who also used to be living independently Wayne. Now she is suffering the consequences too.
It's not fair.
I have got her video on Facebook, and yes, it is so not fair. Even I myself can feel it. Even though I still live in a house, I know it is troubling and frustrating hard. The only reason why I'm okay is because I'm still with my parents. I honestly feel like if I was in one of these places, I'll be out on the streets too. And that is seriously hard, especially when you have serious pain such as endometriosis. It is not cool to live with. I believe I would have to live in a hospital 24/7 if this happens to me.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
And I can just hear that there's a lot of emotion behind what you're saying, like almost like, you're angry at what's going on. That's understandable. We're all facing challenges within the system. And it's really, what I think is the worst part is that the most vulnerable people in Australia are falling through the cracks. And, because of the lack of, I guess, inclusivity within the NDIS.
And support.
We're being expected to fit into boxes that weren't designed for us. And when we don't meet those boxes, we end up getting pushed away and told, well, you're going to have to go back to the regular healthcare system for those mental health needs when it's actually a psychosocial disability. We're bouncing back and forth from services. And that's what I found in the housing side of things as well. I can't, necessarily do all of the things that mainstream homelessness services need for me to do, like keeping a rental diary, remembering appointments, and all of these things that I struggle with because of ADHD and executive function. So realistically, if we could have a system that caters for people with disabilities, redesign the NDIS from the ground up, and actually look at this in a sense that's going to benefit our people, rather than putting us in situations where we're struggling and our needs aren't being met. A lot of us have interests in a lot of niche fields, like I guess coding, computers and things, art, and we could bring a lot of, I guess, tourism to Australia if we came together and created things. Sorry, would you like to?
She is correct here, because I have passed my Cert 4 in many certificates, especially sound editing, animation, all of this. I could make a animation TV show based in Sydney with us in it as the voice actors if the government would let me and all, but unfortunately won't because not getting the funding. I'll be happy to create that.
Yeah.
And we need, funding for support workers to get us to appointments, to drive us to these activities so we can participate in the community. If not, we're stagnating at home and we're not getting the help we need.
The right supports we need.
Like our conditions will continue to spiral. Like our mental health is the isolation alone.
A big thing I have already done, which I know is not big, but it is for in Newcastle, is if you look at the Newcastle Bushwalking Club logo, I myself created that, and it is up on the internet. I'm on a disability as well, and that is what I've created. So there is a point of evidence of what I can create and do, and especially I've got sound editing now as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We have skills. We're able to do certain things, but a lot of the time we struggle to do, like things that other people take for granted. A lot of us, I guess, make up for the things that we can't do by getting good at the things that we can do. And I think, it's important to recognize what we can bring to this country, because if you invest in us, I feel like you're going to get a lot back.
Yes,
I can't guarantee every single Australian is going to be able to give back, but there are a lot of us that I've spoken to that can, Yeah.
Definitely. And yeah, like, and one of the biggest roadblocks for people with disabilities is sort of their work, and you know, and how that is the inability rather to sustain those longer hours, which results in financial struggles and situations such as being in a tent. So
Yeah, I actually, can I just add to that as well? Like, our quality of life is determined by how many hours we can work.
yeah,
And if we're not getting our support needs met, how do we have the energy to work many or any hours, really? Why is it unfair? You know, why is this happening to us? There's still discrimination occurring in this country.
in so many workplaces as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, I guess, another topic, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. But in regards to this situation here, so we have a petition. Do you want to hold that up too?
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes the right way around.
Yeah. So feel free to scan this QR code if you can, or go on to jazzfromaustralia.com to find out more.
Yeah, and have a look in the description as well. The idea is that we rebuild the NDIS from the ground up so that it basically becomes a platform for us to be heard and to share our experiences. And our lived experience needs to be validated and listened to, because clinical reports can cost $200 an hour for people to write, and then the NDIS will read that and try to give us funding. Well, they say they try to give us funding. It's a lengthy, difficult process. I also think the word tribunal needs to be completely abolished. There's more about that in the petition. I'm at the tribunal. I could be there for another year. I don't even have legal support, yet the NDIS has a lawyer. All I'm trying to do is get my support needs met. I've had to go to the tribunal because of this. Why do they get a lawyer and I don't? I feel like a criminal. I've done nothing wrong. I just have disabilities. I'm an autistic ADHD. I have an assistance dog. I don't really know, like, what. Yeah. I don't know why we're being treated like this.
Yeah. And so guys, please, if you haven't already, jump onto Jazz's petition. It has all of the information there.
And sign it and share it. That's what I like. The more signatures we get, the more strength we have. There's strength in numbers.
Exactly.
And you can be in any part of the world and sign. It doesn't matter. It's still going to count.
Yeah. So share this with your network. Share this with anyone and everyone that you know.
I'm going to create big change in the world, I think.
Oh,
I'm ready. I am so ready.
Yeah.
I'm excited almost.
Yeah.
I'm also homeless. Go figure. Yeah. I can be excited and live in a tent. I wake up and there's dew covering the sides of my tent every morning. I was looking at my clothes. I'm living out of a cardboard box in a tent, trying to keep her warm, and the dog hair is crazy. If anyone here has a Cavalier, they shed like crazy. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. But the dog hair is worth it, honestly. I'm lucky that I have Chloe, and Chloe is best friend, so yeah. If you feel like you have the ability or inclined to donate to my GoFundMe page to help me survive winter in Australia living in a tent, please do. There's no obligations, obviously. It's not something that everyone can afford, and a lot of us don't even have a job, or we're on unemployment or disability benefits, so I understand if you can't. But you could share the GoFundMe page if you can't donate. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, people with disabilities deserve better, and I should not be living in a tent with my assistance dog. Yeah, that's
not acceptable.
No, it's not okay, and I think that the government needs to just take a bit of responsibility. People's lives are at stake. Yeah. When I'm overwhelmed, I can become non-verbal as well. So if that happens, and I'm homeless, where do I go for help? Yeah. What if someone steals my iPad, my communication device? Yeah. I can't speak. I can't even say stop, to somebody. I think even just speaking up about this, it is vulnerable and scary, but at the same time, because I was saying in the other live stream that I think we had audio issues. Yeah. My situation, where was I going with that actually?
Yeah, so you're...
my brain's just
no, that's okay.
I have a disability, it's evident. It's very evident. I even have a shirt that says that I'm an autistic ADHDer. I can't escape it.
So what I would highly recommend you guys do, get onto jazzfromaustralia.com. So go on to the GoFundMe. Go on to the petition. Really make sure that you are, obviously, you're not obligated, but feel free if you have the time. Feel free. It only takes 2 minutes to go on to.
Chloe's saying, please sign the petition.
Yes.
Sign the petition.
Yes.
Sign if you like dogs. Sign the petition.
Yes.
Because you'll be protecting both my life and hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll be helping. You'll be part of our cause, which is and hopefully other countries see what we're doing and they step up and start to take action as well. This is a worldwide problem.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is something.
Yet again, I should not be homeless living in a tent in winter. NDIS, please fix yourself. Please.
Yes. Even
Chloe
Even
agrees.
Chloe says that.
Is there anything else that you... I want to thank you, Blake, for just being a good friend and coming on board to help with this campaign, because it honestly means a lot. I feel like I'm taking up too much space here.
That's okay.
I should probably reframe that. My therapist is always saying you're not taking up too much space. You need to honor your space.
Yeah.
It's okay to exist, Jazz. But I'm really grateful for our friendship and I guess being part of your group as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've actually got plans for bigger things.
Yes.
Can we actually share that really quickly?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's exciting now. Okay. I feel like I just unmasked a little. I don't know.
So excited. Sorry.
Our disabilities are now visible. Sorry.
Our disability / inner child just got. Anyway, so we have just
Is this the thing I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Or have we got another thing I don't know about?
No, we've got this. So, we have just secured a community hub, people with disabilities to come hang, to thrive, to deliver messages like this.
Yes.
We're
gonna have an event.
Yeah, we are going to have an event. It's going to be live streamed as well.
Yeah.
So that you guys are all on there.
And it's going to be a chance for people to share their lived experiences, almost like the NDIS platform that I've designed in the petition.
Yeah. So
it's almost like giving the NDIS, here's an example of what could help us.
Yeah, exactly.
But they need to take it on board because they're the ones making the funding decisions, not us. Unfortunately.
100%.
Unless we got inside jobs in there.
No. So
I don't think I could work within that side of it.
Yeah, no.
I'd feel a bit gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wouldn't know I'd have too much disability for that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know actually.
No.
I don't even know what that means.
No,
Sorry.
That's fine. So big things are coming with with that community that I run. We've got about 400.
I want to clap, but I don't have hands. So
we've got 400 people in this community.
400.
400 plus now. Yeah, 400 plus people now in this community who all have disabilities, who all basically want the same goal, who are all working towards the same goal, feeling heard, feeling understood, and having a community of friendships and like-mindedness around them, so that people feel accepted and people feel like they're part of something incredible. So.
Do you want me to move Chloe so you can step back?
Oh.
A little bit. There we go.
just ADHD. No.
You're like tall, so I'm
know.
just trying to like make sure
Yeah,
you're
no,
fitting
the
in
cap.
the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit about the community.
And it's so exciting because you know, it started as how many people was
It started as a
And
small
when?
handful of people,
Like to 10?
roughly, yeah, with a goal, with an initial goal of helping support.
The Wi-Fi network does not appear to be connected to the internet.
With the goal of.
I don't think it's doing anything.
Wi-Fi.
Hang on.
Keep using my button.
Phone is starting. It must have just reset. Just see
Hang on.
if it's working now. See if it's working. Because I don't have any mobile data.
Hang on.
Oh no. It's okay if
I hope so.
I wouldn't spend my Saturday doing this.
No.
That's what someone said.
Oh,
That's okay. I mean,
yeah.
choice and control is a thing, and
Yes.
the NDIS took that away from us a bit, so we
Yeah.
might as well be out here doing what we want.
Yeah, exactly. And
Alright, so is it actually working at the moment?
if it's working.
We have no viewers right now.
Oh, well, Wendy, can you get out your phone and go to the thing? Sorry.
We have one viewer.
Undisclosed
Not me.
viewer.
That's not even anyone's real name. Okay, there's one viewer, so we had some technical issues because my internet decided it didn't want to work.
Which is,
I'm just gonna jump back, we're not even in the...
Oh,
Here we go. Alright, we're back.
we're back.
So, where
Yes,
were we?
so, we were talking about, oh, hello. We were ADHD in motion. We were talking about the petition, but we were also talking about this incredible community hub that has just been offered to us.
For 400 group members,
Yes,
at least 400.
Yeah, for at least 400 group members of a community that I run in New South Wales. So, who are all with people who are like-minded, who are neurodiverse, all wanting to come to the same goal, who all have the same
goals.
the same ambitions.
Yeah. And it's so exciting because, you know, the group, that's what I was saying, the group started off with, like, when did the group start?
The group started 8 years ago, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been part of it for all that time, but since taking over...
like, you're one of the mods in the
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
the admin, yeah.
So, and we have just gone from strength to strength with that community.
Yeah, and like partnering with local organisations to help support people with disabilities to have a space to like exist, to just hang out and make friends, like play board games, make food together. And
do art, have wellness.
Yeah, we need that.
Wellness type, activities and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so much more.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm excited for what's to come.
Yes.
Like the future is looking like, I guess, exciting.
Yes.
And I've also got, we've also got another potential project way down the track.
Yes.
So I haven't shared this anywhere myself, but I'm looking at starting another GoFundMe page, not for immediate needs, but for a caravan, so that while my funding situation is being rectified, I will have something to live in. Basically, for anyone that's viewing this from overseas, it's like a tiny house on wheels that gets towed behind a car, so it's like a caravan.
Yeah.
And the idea is that once I finally get my housing needs met, that we start to use this caravan to travel around Australia to do advocacy type activities. So like public speaking and things like that.
Yeah.
Kind of what we're doing now, but like in front of a lot of people, so it's probably going to be really daunting.
Yeah.
I get nervous in front of a crowd, but I'm pretty good when I live stream, I think. Sorry, Chloe. But that's something I haven't shared yet with anyone, so you guys watching are the first to hear about that. It's pretty exciting. I've said this probably a lot tonight. Basically, people with disabilities need to be treated better. We deserve to be respected and heard. We need a place to, express ourselves and to feel validated. Our experiences are often, minimized by people around us.
Yeah, minimized, dismissed.
Yeah, pushed under the rug. It's not okay, and we need change.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to know. We need to end this. But I'm gonna.
Our final message.
I'm gonna quote my song.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to say as a final message?
Final message before Jazz does something really beautiful.
I'm not gonna sing.
Just feel free to go onto that petition.
Please sign the petition and share it with everyone.
And because you're not just helping her, you're helping so many vulnerable people who have disabilities.
Is it okay to correct my pronouns in a live stream? Okay, my pronouns are they, them, but I'm not offended. No, it happens. I've got long hair, I look feminine, so it's all good. I just thought I should say something so that everyone watching knows my pronouns. But, yeah.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
It was just basically the petition, and Jazz has a few final pieces that she would like to share.
Okay. So I wrote a song, and it's for you guys. It's for the people out there that are struggling with everything that they're going through in regards to the NDIS, but I suppose anyone listening might resonate with this song in some way. And the song's called Fight For You. And basically the lyrics are as follows. I'm not going to sing it, but maybe one day I might get my piano out and play it.
Yeah.
Here I am, falling down again. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't want to get it wrong. On the floor, I'm crying long into the night. All I needed was a little bit of stability. How I've tried, but I just don't have the ability. Some say my shield's too old and my sword's too heavy to hold. I forgot the next bit. But my sword's too heavy to hold. And I don't remember the next part because my brain's glitching and I've had a long day. But I will fight for you, for every one of you, for every one of those who feel alone and scared without a home to go to. You won't just be another memory, because together we stand and together we land. We'll make it out alive. Just wait, just watch us thrive. The world is ours too, because I will fight for you.
Yeah.
That's the chorus.
And that I must say, because that's actually the first time I've heard that.
Really?
Well, one of the first times. And that was really incredible. So
thank you. I'm here for everyone. What I was saying to one of my support workers the other day. The fact that I fell into the cracks of the system. It's tragic, really. I'm living in a tent with an assistance dog in the middle of winter in Australia. Again, please sign my petition in the description.
It is so important.
It really is. If you want to help be a voice and stand up for this injustice, please help.
Yeah.
In saying that, I sort of thought to myself, I'm actually a good person to fall through the cracks, because I've been through a lot and I'm pretty resilient. So I can be a voice for everyone that is struggling to be heard, because I don't give up very easily. I'm just one of those people that's if I see injustice, and now I'm part of, this whole system that's failing because I got caught up in it because I was born with disabilities. It's sort of got me thinking well then, if I don't act, who is going to act? I don't want to let anyone down. Everyone that I come across that tells me their stories, and the lady that just spoke up about what she was going through, it's it's not okay, and I don't agree with it, and I don't think that Chloe agrees with it either. I think she's actually getting a bit cold because it's getting late. I need to go back to my tent and sort out my, living in a tent's really hard. I literally struggle with organisation and ADHD and all the things. I don't want anyone here to think they're alone through this, because I'm not going to let you guys down. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that we're heard.
Yeah.
So thanks for standing with me. Thank you
And
also, Blake, for just being you, and like it's so good to have people around that are supporting me. I do want to do a shout out to the How to ADHD community as well, because I wouldn't be who I am without you. I wouldn't have had the courage to reach out to Blake's group and, you know, and to make friends like that. I had lots of online friends, and I spent a lot of time in my room just joining the gaming sessions and talking to people in body doubling, and I never did I think I would actually come out. And we went to the Easter show.
did, yeah.
That was the first day we met. We went to the Sydney Easter show, and that was amazing.
It was.
And we're going to do some incredible things in this world, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are. We already are.
Yeah.
Look at us go. All right. I think this was actually a better version than our one that
Yes.
failed. We got better lighting.
Yeah.
And we've also got lots of comments. Thank you everyone that's been watching.
Thank you guys for commenting.
Share this video and also comment below after the stream if you've experienced any, I guess, horrible experiences from the NDIS. And we want to hear from you as well, because that way I can try and speak up and, you know, give a platform for your voices until hopefully the NDIA create that platform that's mentioned in my petition that I've come up with. So yeah.
So yeah.
My brain's fading.
No, that's right. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for some more updates regarding this.
And if you can, again, please donate to my GoFundMe. But again, if you can't, that's fine. I understand.
And yeah, thank you so much everyone for choosing to support this incredible human being and
Well, thank you.
this incredible this petition that honestly shouldn't even have needed to be signed to begin with, but
Yeah. It's okay. We're slowly pushing for change.
Yeah, we are.
We are gonna do our very best. For whoever's watching, thank you again, and I'll update as soon as possible. And also a big thank you to everyone who has signed already and that's following my journey. I don't want to forget about you guys, but not only that, for the people that have donated to the GoFundMe, I don't know you guys. I haven't had a chance to sit down and actually do a thank you yet. There's so many things I need to do. I have a meeting potentially on Tuesday with a journalist who's going to follow this story. So yeah, I might be in the news on TV.
Yes.
So that's another thing. There's just so much going on for me at the moment.
yeah.
But yeah, make the NDIS fair and accessible for all people with disabilities so that homelessness does not occur, because it is not fun. The NDIS failed me, but it has not destroyed me yet. It's broken me, but I put myself back together stronger. Okay.
And remember, also needs to be for other places besides just Central Coast, all around Australia, such as not just capital cities Adelaide and Sydney, also here in Newcastle and other places too. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks guys. Much love to you all.